カブリンではなくカブトでもないカヌスだ。お前たち学び屋はどうした？
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm side-eyeing this one. I'm with Otome.
カブリンボケてる。今日土曜日だよ。普通にお休みで、うちらは部活の帰りなだけだし。
I don't know how the Japanese school system works, y'all, but or no. They don't have weekends, but I don't think they have a summer vacation like we do here in the States. I don't know. This is weird.
そうだったか。近頃慌ただしいせいか、すっかり曜日の感覚を忘れていたな。
てか、カブリン彼女できたん？マジ意外なんですけど。
What? Girl, this is the person we're trying to pursue first, so yeah, you might as well just get comfortable enough to admit it. As their gazes all pointed to me, I let out a small yelp. Gunna shakes his head side to side, not expecting such a question.
いや、違う。断じて違うぞ。
Why are you judging? Why are you turning it down? Don't turn it down. Okay. This is where it matters. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna save scum this one. Just in case I get it wrong. I'm gonna go with a friend. The owner is just dead to any action, any potential that were to happen. I'm a friend of Kana's. We're not in the type of relationship you all think we're in.
なる。友達から
Exactly.
的な？
Yes, high school girl B. Call it like you see it. Speak it into existence. No, that's not what I mean. Katone, shut up.
照れちゃってウケる。まあ彼女でも違くてもどっちでもいいか。せっかくだし記念に写真撮ろう。八百屋のおじさん、スマホ渡すから撮って。
はいよ。
The girls had called out to the kind vegetable grocer that had greeted us earlier. As if used to this sort of thing, he agrees cheerfully and begins walking this way.
ほらほら並んで。カブリンと
His girlfriend. Oh, I'm Katone Awaki. Why are you telling them your full name? I don't get that.
オッケー、覚えた。じゃあまずは2人での撮影ね。ほらカブリンの横に立って。
Huh? Wait! Caught in the pace of the high school girls, I'm pushed closer to Canos for the photo.
すまないことね。この娘たちは推しが強くてな。満足するまで付き合わんと、おそらく解放してくれないだろう。しばらく我慢してほしい。
I see. I guess this is just how they are.
カブリンでかいからこれ横幅に入りきんないじゃん。てかカブリンよそよそしい。もっと肩組んだりとか寄り添え。
What?
はい、そんで指はこうね。二人ともちゃんとハートにしてよ。
What in the world is this? Yes! This feels so embarrassing. Girl, shut up. Oh wow, you even see the hand of the high school girl pushing him. They eagerly pushed me closer, my body inching closer towards Kana's.
こら、お前たち。我が頑丈だからと力任せに押すな。彼女に負担がかかるだろう。
気にすんのそこなの？やっぱカブリン大物。じゃあ撮るよ。笑って。カブリンも笑顔笑顔。
Girl, I think that's the best kind of smile you're gonna get from someone like him. I smile as a reflex that she calls out to us. That's adorable. At least she didn't like ghost you. Like y'all remember that one picture where there was this couple trying to do it and the one guy makes the half heart and the girl just does a thumbs up. Ooh, that had to hurt him. That had to hurt his soul. But at least we did the heart thing. And afterwards, we continued our photo shoot with the high school girls.
Hi, okay. 今撮った写真送るね。
Give me that picture. Yes. Oh, I got it. Thank you very much.
私たちも楽しかった。てか、年近いだろうし、敬語とかいらなくない？
I forgot how old she is. Isn't she like 20, 21 or something?
連絡先も交換したし、今度どっか遊びに行こう。
Okay. Oh, sure. I just realized this was the first time I made friends in this town with other girls. I was a little lost, just going with the flow of things, but it made me really happy.
じゃあ、バイバイ。カブリン、彼女泣かすなよ。
だから彼女では言ってしまったな。
Don't you want to though? Ahaha, they're a pretty energetic bunch, huh? Your typical group of young girls. Wait, speaking of young girls, do you think that picture will be okay? I hope they don't post it on social media or anything.
されぬことを祈ろう。が、イルは SNS にアップされる程度、何ら問題ないとは言っていたが。
Oh, because of more magic stuff?
いや、今時兜をかぶって行動する程度では、閲覧数も動画再生数も伸びないからだそうだ。
Yeah, you're different. Oh yeah, there are so many people out there uploading all sorts of videos these days, like MidMorningSol, whose videos you should really check out. Shameless plug, sorry. Canis quietly nods, looking in the directions the girls ran, crossing his arms.
しかし、再会して改めて感じたが、最近の若者の強胆さはすごいな。
Damn kids. Is it that they're assertive, or is it the fact that you're just easy to get along with? I know their perceptions were altered, but it's wild Canis is so close to people. I was sure that the ones passing by calling out to Canis were doing it out of their own free will, because of his character alone. Girl, this is the third time you done sized him up. I look over Canis once again. He does indeed look peculiar. But after getting to know him, you just know that he's a very polite individual. He goes out of his way to help people. I can understand why everyone likes him. And now I'm starting to like him too. I hope we're gonna get into his route. Maybe we don't need Vizier's magic after all, huh?
何の話だ?
Nothing. Come on, let's keep shopping, okay?
そうするとしよう。
Even the dog agrees. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but the neighbor's dog is like, every time a emergency vehicle drives on the highway or the main road, that dog gets to barking. It's annoying, but then again, it's not annoying because I'm used to it now. As we went, there was no end to the people who called out to Canas. We took our sweet time because we had to, but finished shopping and returned to Enchante. Yet another week later, I started to finally get a grasp of all the quirks of the regulars who lived at Enchante.
美味しかった。たまにはこういう外食もいいもんだ。ね、琴音ちゃん。
Ooh, are we on a date? Yes! Oh my. For some reason, I found myself eating out with Mr. Rindo near the train station. Ooh. I'm nice little fancy setup here. I'm currently feeling a little guilty for eating such an expensive dinner, but he was rather relentless in his offer. Now that I think about it, I haven't had many chances to talk to Mr. Rindo the way I've talked with other regulars. I don't know why I just put talk in there, but it's not there. The dinner began awkwardly, I must admit, because I didn't know what to talk about.
それじゃ最後の仕上げといこうか。
Last round? What? Mr. Rindo seemed unfazed, however, as he opened the door to his car in the lot.
さあ、お手をどうぞ。心配しなくても取って食べたりはしないよ。
You wait your turn. I had no concerns that you did. It's okay. I took his hand and got in the passenger seat. The reason I was even in this predicament can be blamed on no one other than myself. It had all begun in the morning of the same day. What do I do? This to-do list isn't getting any smaller. Actually, doesn't it seem like it's getting longer as I cross more things off of it? I was having a staring contest with all the notes, books, and documents I had laid out on the table. Also, I still need to learn how to pour coffee before the week's over. That's gonna have to come with time. And as you get better at it, you do better. Maybe if I cut back on some sleep, I'll be able to fit that in. Well, girl, how long are you sleeping? Okay, look at my little cute secretary. Ew, you on the computer?
こんにちは、お邪魔するよ。
おや、リンド。こんにちは。
やあ、いる。君がここでゲームしてるなんて珍しいね。それに、ミシェルがこの時間にカウンターにいないのも珍しい。
今日はカヌスやイグニスがまだ来ていませんので、文句も言われないのでここで過ごそうかと。ミシェルは、そういえばそうですね。
そっか。ま、僕は騒がしい連中に絡まれずに済んでラッキーだけど、君たちがいないと静かだし。
リンド、それは私も含まれているのですか？私はいつも静かにゲームをしていますし、あなたに対して興味を抱いたり、会話を望んだ覚えもないのですが。
いるってさ、たまにとんでもなく人でなしなことを言うよね。
ええ、人ではありませんから。
ああ、はいはい、そうでした。打天使様でしたね。で、さっきから気になってたんだけど、 僕らに無反応な彼女は生きてるの？あれ、おーい、琴音ちゃん、聞こえてないのかな？
I see the shape of someone right in front of me, waving their hand back and forth. Huh? Suddenly aware of the voice calling out to me and its owner, I stand up, flustered. I'm sorry, Mr. Rindo. Welcome.
びっくりした。そんな勢いよく立ち上がらなくても。というか、毎回そうかしこまらなくてもいいよ。そろそろ僕の顔も見慣れたでしょ？
He's like, please call me Karu. Oh no, I can't do that. You're one of our guests, although we aren't officially reopened yet.
真面目で結構。けど僕はもう少しだけ砕けてくれたら嬉しいんだけどね。というか、質問していい？
Sure.
すごい量のメモやらノートやらがテーブルに並んでるけど、何をしてたの？
You know, cafe business. What else is new? Huh? I'm reading up on coffee and looking over the documents I need. Over all the documents I need. As I tilt my head and answer him, Mr. Rindo deliberately furrows his brow.
じゃあもう一つ質問。君、そこでゲームしてるイルの存在に気づいてた？
I don't think he's supposed to be helping me. Huh? I turn around to see Il, who had a portable game console in hand. He had the Nintendo Switch channel, which is a hybrid of the two, which I am currently playing on now. Il! How long have you been here?
朝からずっといました。琴音にも声をかけましたよ。
He could have helped you, you know. It seemed Il wasn't concerned about anything. But did that mean I ignored his greeting?
つまり、イルが来るずっと前からここで難しい顔してたわけだね。琴音ちゃん、ちょっと働きすぎなんじゃない？
Well, it's more of a your mileage may vary situation when it comes to, you know, doing business affairs, especially running your own business. Many, you know, business owners being established small business owners to corporations and stuff. When you start out a business, there are many a sleepless night. Unfortunately, in order for you to thrive in the business, you spend so much resources and time and ease of mind when you're trying to get your business up off the ground. So even though they might say, oh, you're working too hard, others might attest that you're not working hard enough. Then again, like I stated earlier, she's living, quote unquote, and I say this kind of loosely, but she's kind of got it made to the point where she has an established patron base, which she pretty much has everything taken care of, expenses, guaranteed revenue, and whatchamacallit, she really doesn't have to open up. And then also, for the cherry on top, her living quarters is there. So that really helps matters out. So, I mean, if she wasn't in such a golden egg type of situation by taking over this cafe, I would say she's probably not working hard enough, unfortunately. But because she's in this unreal, surreal situation with the cafe, she's good. She really doesn't have to open up to the public. She could treat this as her house and then just serve the 5 dudes. Is it 4 dudes or 5 dudes? I forget. I lose count. Damn me. So yeah. No, that's not.
本当に？毎日ちゃんと寝てる？
I am. Girl, stop stuttering. You're not.
びっくりするぐらいに嘘が下手だね。
Ooh. Sighing, Mr. Rindo sits down on the seat right in front of me.
あのね、琴音ちゃん。君がこの店のことを第一に考えて努力してるのはわかるけど。それで君が体調を崩したり、それこそ倒れたりしたら誰も喜ばないと思うよ。
And this child in her 20s, what the hell?
ソンアンさんも僕も。あとはまあ彼らもね。
Mr. Rindo glances to the side toward the room that contained the gate. As if on cue, the bell rang, signaling a guest arriving from another world.
あれ、
Hi, darling.
うちのお姫様に悪い男が言い寄ってる。これは物理的に追い出すべきかな。
Oh my gosh. Someone get the peanut butter because the grape jelly has arrived. Ooh, I see those lines in between your eyes. Oh, he no like that. Oh.
あいにく僕みたいな悪い男しか彼女と同じ価値観を持ってなくてね。
Their greetings are filled with sarcasm. Mizir decides to not reply to Mr. Rindo's comment and walks towards us.
君がリンドウと二人きりじゃないか。対面で話してるなんて珍しいね。何かあったの？
いや、何かっていうか、ねえミシェル、彼女って最近ちゃんと休んでる？
休む。で？
I'm not like you, Mizir. I need rest. Mizir looked at Il as if asking to ponder the question together with him. Understanding his signal, Il puts his finger to his chin, and after a short silence,
睡眠時間でしたらわずかに確保しているようですよ。1日平均3時間ほどでしょうか。
yikes! That is horrible! Oh no, Katone sis! You need 8 hours a day. Maybe 7, but really 8. 3 hours is horrible. Like, it's all about time management too. Like, I don't know how she's doing stuff. But, nuh-uh, sister. I will never co-sign this. Y'all, and those of y'all that are, you know, out here doing the same thing or whatever, no, you need at least 7 hours, 6-7 hours. But really 8's the golden number. What? Wait, how do you know that, Il? That question I shouted aloud reflexively was unmovable proof of the situation. Mr. Rindo shrugs in an excessive gesture and looks at Mizir with concern.
やっぱりか。魔王様、君がついていながらなんでこんなことになってるんだい？
I would be a walking zombie at that case.
これは完全にこっちの落ち度。
No, no, no. Mizir, that's a no-no.
人間の体力の限界、すっかり忘れてたよ。ソアンも基本は気まぐれにくっちゃねしてる生活だったし。
I won't say if that helped him to an early departure or earlier departure, but that was a problem in and of itself too.
ともかく全然休んでないと分かった以上、このまま放ってはおけないね。今後の生活を改めて改善するとして、今日一日ぐらい羽を伸ばしたら。
But
俺もその方がいいと思うな。一日サボったくらいでアンシャンテは潰れたりはしないよ。ちょっと眠って頭すっきりさせた後、一度外でリフレッシュしておいで。リンドウと一緒にさ。
Great Jellyman co-signing me going off with Rindo. What has this world come to? What? Mr. Rindo's face looked just as surprised as I sounded. He was even pointing a finger at himself. What? Me?
おや、意外だな。いいのかい、魔王様。僕なんかにお姫様を預けちゃって。
正直、めっちゃ不本意だけど、こういう時は同じ人間の方がいいと思うんだよね。
Thank you, I suppose. I don't love the idea. Oh, but I couldn't impose. You must be busy, right, Mr. Rindo?
いやいや、僕は大歓迎だよ。
Ah, thank you.
むしろ彼から直々に君とのデートの許可が下りるなんて願ったり叶ったりだ。
なははは、失言が多いと燃えかすにしちゃうぞ。
I like that snarky. Mr. quickly returns to the matter at hand.
新生活のスタートで気が張ってたのもあるだろうけど、ことね。ここは気軽に楽しんでおいで。万が一君に何かあったら、俺たちも悔やみきれないしさ。
There was a hint of worry in Mizir's smile. It was usually so carefree. Okay, I hear you. I nod silently. No one's driving the car! Ah! I'm just kidding. So that's how I came to take a break with Mr. Rindo, to wherever he'd take me. We'd been driving for 30 minutes in a sports car, with me not knowing where we were headed. While still focused on driving us safely, he began to speak to me.
いや、しかし、なんというか、琴音ちゃんがソアンさんに負けず劣らず、ジンガイズと仲良くなってて驚いたよ。
Huh? You think so?
なんだかそういう血筋なんじゃないかなと疑っちゃうぐらいにはね。普通、もうちょっと大変というか、馴染むのすら難しいと思うけどね。
Slowly turning the wheel right, he gives a solemn smile.
ほら、出かける直前だってみんな君のことを気にかけてくれてたじゃないか。あの後来店したイグニスとカヌスも。
Ah, my eyes.
いいかことね。リンドウの野郎が何かしてきたら迷わず目をつぶせ。目を。
Classy indeed. I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you.
そしてひるんだ隙に喉をつくのだ。
Oh my god! Goodness, I expect that from Ignis, but not you, darling. What? He's about that life. God. Remembering their crass advice, my eyes looked to Mr. Rindo's throat. Are you contemplating it? I scratched my cheek and smiled, trying to hide my stare. Yeah, that's true. I'm happy they care about me regardless what they actually looks like, or what that actually looks like. Although when it comes to ill, I still can't understand what he's thinking at times.
彼は心配する側というよりされる側だしね。あ、ちなみにミシェルからも釘はバッチリ刺されてるよ。
は？
乙女ちゃんに5秒以上触れたら塵にするってさ。ほんと過保護で過激な魔王様だよ。
Refuse. I'd never heard of that term, y'all. Ah, okay. I'm sure Mr. Rindo had to have plenty of courage too to snap back at him in the way that he did. So y'all, just a little sidebar. Refuse as a noun, it is food waste, scraps, or garbage. Refuse, not refuse, because I keep saying it as the verb. Refuse is food waste, scraps, or garbage. Moving on. It makes me happy that Mr. Rindo noticed my relationship with everyone was beginning to change. We were becoming closer. Ever since I'd arrived, it's been hectic day after day, but part of me really enjoys it. I could feel that Enchante was starting to become a sweet place of belonging, the one I've dreamt about for so long. But this is to say, that really means I have to hold on to this. I can't overwork myself. I agree, you shouldn't.
結果としてリラックスはできた。食事以外にもいろいろ連れ回しちゃったけど、疲れてないかな？
There's something in my eye. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Rindo. I feel like my fatigue is gone. More importantly, I feel at ease. I'm realizing how overworked I was. Damn, girl.
ならよかった。それじゃあ帰ろう。と思ったけど、もうちょっとだけ僕に付き合ってくれる？
Of course I don't mind. With my consent, Mr. Rindo smiles happily.
せっかくだし、ドライブで締めを飾ろうか。首都高をぐるっと一周しよう。
Okay, we out for a little cruising. I'm not objecting to that. Okay. Along with several other vehicles, the sports car we were driving proceeded onto the highway in the cool of night. The scenery of the city at night off in the distance was a spectacular show of lights.
よく考えたら、僕たちがこうしてゆっくり話すのはこれが初めてかもね。
Oh yeah, now that you mention it.
まあ出会いが出会いだったし、それも仕方ないんだけど、この際君のことをいろいろと聞いても。
Ooh, child. Sure, I'll answer the best I can.
ありがとう。そうだな。それじゃあまず趣味は？
Oh, I really like to read and cook. Oh, and listening to music by my favorite artist. Can't forget that.
趣味でいいね。それじゃあ好きな食べ物は？
That would be cheesecake. Whenever I find a shop with good reviews, I sometimes just go and buy a whole one. Damn, bitch, you plowing a whole cheesecake by yourself? I couldn't do it. My lactose intolerance says no.
わかるな。あれ甘すぎないから調子に乗って買いすぎちゃうんだよね。それじゃあ逆に嫌いなものは？
I can't think of a food I wouldn't eat. Other than foods, things that I don't like, maybe bugs?
そこはソアンさんと同じか。
Oh yeah, I forgot. He don't like the cockroaches. The roaches. Ugh. Get you a lizard. Them things love them cockroaches.
あの人、例の黒いやつが出てくると店ごと消し去るってミシェルたちに叫んでたな。
Lord have mercy. Well, if that happened, I wouldn't have been able to take over the cafe. Or I suppose it wouldn't exist in the first place, huh? I could relate to that feeling, though, of wanting to torch a cafe for a daggone bug. I can't judge. Afterwards, we talked about my hometown, where I graduated, where I worked, all of that. I answered Mr. Rindo's detailed questions as best I could.
なるほどね。でも実を言うとそのあたりのことは大体知ってるんだけどね。
And then you just had to make it weird saying with that statement you just made. Huh? What do you mean? My voice yelped at Mr. Rindo's nonchalant way of saying something so outrageous.
GPM っていう僕の勤め先については前にも説明したよね。所属する課の方も。
I forgot what the M stands for. Ministry? Paranormal Ministry. I don't know, something like that. But I know the G is government, the P is paranormal. I don't know what the M stands for. Yes, it was the information department, right?
そう。その部署の業務はかっこいい言い方をするならいわゆる諜報活動ってやつでね。人外およびその関係者にまつわる情報は調べ尽くしてたりするんだ。
Really? Oh, so that means you know all of my personal information? Creepy! I shrunk a bit, and Mr. Rindo, looking a bit nervous now, corrects himself.
ああ、いや、それを悪用したりはしないよ。今の意味深な言い方はなんていうか。
In poor taste, yes.
僕がそういう立場にいるというのを君にもちゃんと理解してほしかっただけなんだ。君とは対等な立場でいたいからね。下手にごまかすのはやめとこうと思って。
Equal? Mr. Rindo nods.
同じ人間として。あと君みたいな女の子と腹の探り合いとか正直したくないから。それと僕の場合業務が特殊すぎて大抵の人に愚痴をこぼせないんだよ。だから気兼ねなく話せる相手が欲しいんだ。もちろん逆もしかり。君はある意味僕と同じ普 通とは違う位置にいる人間だしね。
You can always talk to me when you need to, or that's what he was trying to communicate.
やっぱり僕の言うことは信じられないかな。初対面の時、結構彼らを貶めちゃったしね。
So I'm thinking to get on, not to curry favor for him because I don't want to touch his route just yet. I think saying that's not true would get you in better graces with him. So I'm gonna go with this one. I hope. Let me see. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I understand, Mr. Rindo. If there's nothing forcing you to be concerned with Enchante's future, I really want to trust you, Mr. Rindo. Oh shit.
そういう前提を提示できるのは賢いね。
Oops. Whatever.
まあ信じる信じないは君の判断だ。僕もそこを無理にとは言わない。けど僕や君の意思とは関係なく周りが動いたりすることもあるから同盟というか保険をかけておきたい。
What do you... Probably guessing as to what I was thinking, Mr. Rindo smiles awkwardly.
この間の GPM の下っ端くんたちとかね、いい例だよ。このご時世、人間側のいざこざも人外に負けないぐらい厄介だ。
Yeah, they got put in their place though. Really shouldn't have tried to put the muscle on Otome. He has a point. There may be times where I just won't, or when I just won't be able to handle Mizir and the others. I understand. I hope I can count on you if I need to. Since we have a moment, want to tell me a little more about yourself, Mr. Rindo?
もちろんいいとも。どんな質問にも答えるさ。
Oh my. Alright then. His height? What's his height? His height and hobbies. What foods he likes and doesn't like. How come we don't get to hear it? Even things he wasn't good at. We chatted while enjoying the scenery at night. I had one last question before we headed back. Alright, so about your family, do you have any siblings, Mr. Rindo? Ooh. You better not ignore that question. Mr. Rindo?
あ、ごめんごめん。横にいた車が強引に車線変更してきたから。兄弟はそうだね。妹が一人かな。
Ooh, little sister! That's so nice! I'm an only child, so I always dreamed of that. Do you get along well with her?
どうかな。生意気な子だったけど、仲は良かったと思うよ。
Mr. Rindo's smile was soft and gentle. Stop calling him Mr. Rindo. Call him Kaoru. Well, when it comes to his route. Ouch, my eyes. He must really care about his sister. Oh boy. Emoto complex. I know that's a thing. But, Mr. Rindo, you've been coming to Enchante every day even on days off when you're not on duty, right? Do you ever make time for your sister or go back to your family?
会いたいとは思ってるんだけどね。僕も忙しいから時間が取れなくて。でもそうだな。今度大きな休みが取れたら久しぶりに顔を出しに行くよ。
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. As I agree with him, the car had finished getting off the Shuto highway and drove back down the regular streets. Later on, it was 10 p.m. After Mr. Rindo dropped me off, I took a bath and got ready for bed. It felt a little early, but this was truly a healthy bedtime. Yes, yes. Stan a queen who gets to bed on time. Unlike myself sometimes, but